Hello, and you're welcome to the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai Loko.
And mine is Umaru Sanda Amadu. Coming up.
President charges IGP to find killers of slain Amasaman MP Echo Kwanzaa Hayford.
Inspector General of Police said, so way bad there, who be and you may be one in Sano.
Interior Minister to announce new plan expected to enhance security for members of Parliament.
Also coming up, 2 days after heavy downpour in Accra left a number of houses submerged, residents in affected areas want authorities to construct drains to avoid a recurrence.
Just open for this particular water to go. Open what drainage from the hotel there to the station there, over there. Then the water coming from upstream, the water will flow.
And later, residents in Ghanai's municipality vow to boycott elections if Pantan Bokobi Road is not fixed.
Why you do 1 week or so? Cut spare pass. Yaka radio station, TV station, yaka mobile everybody. At the Abokobi brother and Kagana.
Let's bring you details of our stories. And President Akufo-Addo has tasked the Inspector General of Police to ensure that the perpetrators behind the killing of the Member of Parliament for Amasaman Echo Kwanzaa Hayford are brought to book.
The President, while commiserating with the family in Mankasim on Monday, said government will also support the family of the late MP and give him a befitting burial.
There were uncontrollable tears by the residents of the late Kwanzaa Hayford as President Akufo-Addo led a government delegation to sympathize with the family following the killing of the MP. The President was joined by the Central Regional Minister Kwame Duncan, Deputy Chief of Staff Francis Asenso-Boakye, and the Director of Communications at the Presidency, Eugene Ahen. Nana Akufo-Addo says he was shocked and devastated upon hearing the news. He says the IGP has been instructed to bring the culprits to book.
Inspector General of Police said, so way bad who be and you may be one in Sano. The Beba, a Quembia so, the Bonifoa, 1 year at the Bonnie Sale, said Quembia so, and Brandon Woody. A Quembia so, and Brandon Woody. They said, yeah, no, there, and you know the petition or rare. Was the one a free sir at all. Into baby you. There's will be a CCA and also so a man. And some reason, Mamma, Sarish, Namutiase. So 1 year, Sunday, 1 phone, 1 young, 1 phone.
The President added that government will support the family to give the late MP a befitting burial.
The Mama wants to say, the SC, the coming bar. Bar and the bar, and the mammy and the man, when you're waiting. Only Baba coming home. Now, Yashe, I must say, Ukwe, 1 year is what about me in Yaka. This is here near the Bravo. Now, also, when you want a new call. Mitia said, you bear a man about the side. We need time, Baba share, brother. Baby, Yawade, okay. Yawade, Minia, into Mesma, and Miaba. And the mess and it's a champagne. Only paying for my medicine. I share and rare in Babayani in Ankasano. The salmon money so for a wolfy few months high, yeah, you are Kwamna Duncan. And Shada and your crow home. Because I know been in Brabbo because he for the person no one.
We still stay with this sad story because the Speaker of Parliament, Professor Michael Quay, says he has been assured by the Interior Minister of a plan to enhance the security of members of Parliament ahead of his address to the House on Tuesday. Now, Parliament last week summoned the minister following the killing of the MP for Amasaman, Echo Hayford, in a robbery attack. The Speaker made the comments when a delegation from Parliament visited his family.
She probably a very near MPs, no. Now, I person make a crack we want to take Ghana for say. Obia or a Juma. Obia answering Nina Juma so I can yet. Oh, fear the crew. There's so Sassa and Crawford. At the same time, so feel on crying. Maybe I will be an says boy. One of a that's a bamboy, Emra. Uma Onipa this year, a someone kissy. And you'll be an educated dangerous. And you'll be an a campaign. And you that's way a MP. For
now, the Member of Parliament for Takwan Swayam, George Mreku Duka, says he has reconciled with the Western Regional NPP Secretary and Presidential Staffer Charles Bissiu after their fight. The two, who both sustained injuries after fighting during a workshop for Western Regional NPP parliamentary candidates in Takrady, have been captured exchanging pleasantries together with some party leaders tasked to settle their differences. The MP, who spoke to Citi News' Akwesi Ejenim, apologized for the incident but says he had to defend himself because he was attacked.
Oh, it's refreshing. I mean, as a human being, you need not to say never. We've come together and we've seen ourselves as brothers. It was an unfortunate event. It shouldn't have happened, but I will say sometimes, it happens in life, and as I've already indicated to my supporters and well-wishers, I apologized to them that yes, I couldn't, do anything because I had to defend myself. I was even seated. I didn't even know he was even coming on me, and I had no option than to defend myself. But it's very unfortunate it happened, and I've already apologized to my people.
We still stay with politics, and in today's edition of the Constituency Radar, we'll take you to Amasaman, where the battle for the seat is between two new faces representing the NDC and the MPP. Now, the incumbent Member of Parliament, Emmanuel Neo-Kainlaye, and the MCE for West both lost the primaries. Now, the race is now between Sadam Afenyo of the NDC and Akwesi Afrifa Mensah of the NPP. Citi News' Philip Nilate has the story.
The Amasaman constituency in the West municipality was formerly called Trobu Amasaman. The area was deemed a safe seat for the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC) until in 2004, when someone Ni Ayite Ato won on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party (NPP). Some communities here include Samsam, Kuntunse, Midye, Pubiman, Mahian, Insakina, Kojoashon, Pashikuma, Sapeman, among others. Most of the roads within these communities are deplorable. In both the 2012 and 2016 elections, the NDC's candidate Emmanuel Neo-Kainlaye secured the seat by defeating the current municipal chief executive for West, Clement Wilkinson. The two individuals are no more contesting in the 2020 elections because they lost the opportunity during their various parties' primaries. This means the race is between two new faces, Sedem Apenyo for NDC and Akwesi Efrifa Mensah for the NPP.
All the two of them, they did ground well, but Sedem, they know I'm here long time before Efrifa come. Because Sedem, he come, we come, so people know him than Efrifa.
Sedem no or and sing like this thing Efrifa, because I know we're there and this phone does and they Efrifa so my firm maybe sure say Sedem never fa ne driver for 18 amount can in 80 amount that's amount differ Sedem say no one thing on way the hatch
near Efrifa when I area and say me say na me watch mota masime dan wie matuaba brothers in dan we tuaba ye nyina ya betan de blog on nti meka say nipa domo a o ma free akra insara betena Gan West ha no modoson pa nke chance ma no betan when easy kra
afine nke ye wo mi ahwe ke nkwanye MPP new any tado ye bi ene le ne mi nke ma vote mahale jaga nkwani bi ne fe ye ma na mi isanye wa wole mi ele no o fe ni BP tamo e wa me kutumo na sanoko wa kele no pa nyefui ye mi she ke han gboma adisa wo fo juma ke be wo fe wo ba yin se ni e wa wo
ye ha say ade Efrifa chance isa say akonya na kodi NDC ntem e wa ha che but omunya bibi papa bia wa ha mai nti Efrifa no oma power so wo hwe na ho keka ne niam oya or chance.
Emmanuel Aite is the linguist for the Ablekuma-Mahian traditional area. He has been very instrumental in the demand for good roads in the constituency. According to him, it behoves on both candidates to work extra hard in convincing constituents to vote for them, following the numerous unfulfilled promises coupled with internal wrangling among some political party members in the area.
Sejo, people know him very much on the grounds. But what I'm saying is, his predecessor has spoiled the grounds. That's why I'm saying that he has to do extra work. He has to do extra work. Yes.
Do you think that this will go in favor of the NPP parliamentary candidate, Efrifa?
In his area, there's also skirmishes between him and the other person who also lost the primaries, Efrifa's area. Because those of us who are on the grounds, I have even talked to them, even when they were going through these assembly elections, there were divisions between the aspirants. Two of the aspirants were from the NPP, and they were heckling themselves. And it looks like one person is supporting Efrifa, one person is supporting Clement when they were going to assembly elections. And after their primaries, if you look the way the parties are behaving, the two parties, the Efrifa and the Clement, their supporters, it looks like there are division among them. So if they don't also work hard on that issue, I don't know what will happen to them.
So what are the chances of both the NDC and the MPP?
Their chances are very risky. They are in the risk area. So that's why I'm saying that they have to work extra hard.
But the NPP parliamentary candidate in the constituency, Akwesi Efrifa Mensah, seems not perturbed. He's hopeful of becoming the next member of parliament after the December 7, 2020 elections.
Most of the communities in Amasaman didn't have electricity. It was during President Kufuor's time, around 2004, 2008. That is where we got electricity over here. Most communities didn't have schools. It was during those times that we got schools. We did a lot within that time, and since NDC came to take over, nothing. We have bad roads, school, a lot. There are a lot of things. No, a lot of things is not going on well in the constituency, and I think that the constituents, now they know what MPP can do, and I know that December 7th they are voting for the president and myself. With the die-hard NDC people, they give me the assurance that they are voting for me for the first time.
He added that he has no contender in the area.
I'm winning the elections. I know, he knows. Whoever thinks he's contesting me knows that I'm winning the elections. Everywhere you go, Afrifa is a household name within this constituency. So I don't know of anybody being a homeboy or whatever. If you are a homeboy, what have you done for your people? I have come. I've given them my message. I'm only pleading with them. They should give me the chance to lead them for the next 4 years. And I know after 4 years, they'll give me another chance to continue the good work.
The NDC parliamentary candidate, Sedem Apenyo, on the other hand, says the time is ripe for an indigene to spearhead development in the area.
For me, my message is concentrating on community development. I've lived here for 31 years. I know how the community was some years back and how we are seeing it today. We need a local person to champion this agenda. So I need my people to support me as a candidate so that we can improve upon our basic amenities here. You go to some communities, there's no water. In Greater Accra, you get to communities where we have class 3, class 4, class 5 in the same
these communities.
Akwachiri, there's no water. Recently, I even have to help them build a 3-unit classroom block. I gave them cement. After the structure was put up, I went to roof the place for them. I have to renovate a chips compound that was built in Kufuor's time in 2004.
Located where?
Don Sampama. It was closed down.
All in your constituency?
Yes. I had to renovate it. I spent more than 20,000 renovating this. So the track record is there. I have my people at heart. I understand their problems. We need to fight and develop our community. I'm not saying I am going to do all, but I'm going to push the appropriate institutions that are supposed to help us develop our community, develop the community.
The outgoing member of parliament for Amasaman, Emmanuel Ni Ukainlaye, believes the NDC will retain the seat despite stiff competition from the NPP.
Traditionally, it's an NDC area, and I'm very much positive and confident that we'll be able to maintain the seat. The people know who started the roads. The people know the projects that have gone on within the time of the NDC, and they can also tell what is happening now. Like I said earlier, MPP has not initiated not a single project that I'm aware of. The E-block was done by John Mahama. Yes, it was completed during Akufo-Addo's, but like I'm saying, all the major projects, all of them were done by NDC. If John Mahama had won the 2016 elections, Manhian would have been completed. It was one of the projects that was on the heart of the NDC within the area.
It is obvious the Amasaman constituency will be an interesting place to watch come December 7.
Reporting for Citi News from the Amasaman constituency, my name is Philip Ni Latte.
Let's move on to some other stories. And the chief and people of Nkrankese in the Sunyani municipality of the Bono region have resolved not to vote in the upcoming December elections due to lack of amenities in the community. According to them, their voting over the years has not brought anything good to the community. Citi News' Michael Saponfo visited the community and has this report.
Imagine living in a community where road to the community is very bad. There's no school, no electricity, no water, and there's no telecommunication network working in such community. That is the story in Nkrankese community within the Sunyani East municipality. Residents of Nkrankese with a population of about 500 in the Sunyani municipality are predominantly farmers. They grow cocoa and other crops such as maize, cassava, among others. The Nkrankese community is about 20 minutes drive from the Sunyani township. However, the community lacks basic amenities including electricity, school, and potable water. Residents in the community have therefore resolved not to vote in the December polls. To make matters worse, there is no access to any telecommunication network in the community. According to them, all efforts by their leaders to ensure they get their share of development have been unsuccessful. Chief of Nkrankese, Nana Yadoma, has been speaking to Citi News on the situation.
Sisi enkania ni ha. Bibia nso yesua no wo nkania ho. Enti enam anu nti yenya bisa no sukuu asem entimi yesua no wo TV so. Enam anu nti nkwala no omunhu omani so. Na efiri ho nso baby anka yeko school no mutwe adansi obeto no de nyaade ya ankwara betuma ko school baby aduro no de afibia ye wabato bebre ya yeto na yenya hwe ewo yekurum ha enu ntina ma yegina so se ye nto aba.
Currently, should the government should do them a favor or should do us a favor for providing what? Solar system or what? The road network and also our bridge from where we provide the cocoa seed and for export and other things, which also generate revenue for the government. The government should be able to what? To make the road network very available for the farmers and other what? Other people around. How about getting me clear?
Nsu atisa ade asa bia kwadan no wanya nsu nya samle ukọ pipe ya no wunya nsu afede ya ntu aba tisa de hwehwe no mode ama ya ansa ya to aba
yenim na yeto aba yenya se biru to aba nya mfaso yenim aba bakọ bia se mo ya ade ya yete yenim because ye mobile nya adwuma na efre obi ye mfe TV na ehun se mampanyi o tso ya ade ye kwenye na obi papa bi man be pia ka chense de ekoso ha de me yete ya na yete ha nti ye ne sa na te de a abana yeto ye nya mfaso nti ye nto.
The assembly member of the Nkrankom electoral area, Hayford Kwabnakuma, is urging the Sunyani Municipal Assembly to come to the aid of the residents of Nkrankese.
If free baby a light ewo edible krom ha no enu 1 kilometer na enam sa ntim de atom panimfo anim eye era MC MP ami atrem de atom nyina anim say yesro mo Nkrankese yehia light ewa ha because you see as oba ene modern Ghana wo hwa light ye adwuma bebre enkrai sesi a covid by o mutifie yesua de TV so ene enkrai o mutitifie o munya hwe enam say light ni hanti no dwumadie bia o se di efa light hu bia na yenka hu bi nti esre panimfo so o moye yemoa sesi wo hwe say mobile phone kra sabi nka ne wo charge o phone na obetimi esua ne ma wo so no ene ente sa enam say light ni hanti no network enya dwuma ha nti esre panimfo so monye yemoa.
Residents within the Nkrankese community and its environs have resolved that this year they are not taking part in the December polls. According to them, if nothing is done by government to help them, they are not taking part in this year's elections. From Nkrankese community, Michael Saponinfum, Citi News.
Hey, have you lived in a community like that before?
No.
Oh, you missed a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like there's no electricity?
No electricity, no school,
I'm not
nothing.
missing that. I can't miss that.
Sometimes it's fun. I mean, for just one day.
No.
I mean, it's horrible that
yeah, it's really sad. And this is Sunyani.
Yeah, I mean, 20 minutes from Sunyani.
It's really serious. Like, it's really bugging me.
Like, Sunyani is a regional capital. 20 minutes away from Sunyani,
it's very
like
close for, you know. And I was asking you earlier, I thought the rural electrification thing, we had done about 90 or 80%. And we are wondering...
On paper.
Oh,
I mean, in reality.
I hope somebody's watching.
And without electricity, nothing can really go on there. No. So it means that they don't have television. So possibly they are not watching us. Unless they are doing what my village used to do. You get a car battery connected to the black and white TV. And even that one is not sustainable. And this is a period where we have students at home and we say we are doing e-learning and all of that. Yeah. We have a whole TV channel
they
that we have.
Said that the community didn't have a school. They had to trek all the way to other communities, which were very far away, for the kids to go to school.
I have seen 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, these ones would not go to school unless they reach a certain age, because most likely you will have to ride a bicycle, and you have to trek long hours. It's really crazy, and I hope they have a member of parliament who represents them, and he's been watching
seeing this and does something about he or her. I mean, okay, when we come back. 2 days after heavy downpour in Accra left a number of houses submerged, residents in affected areas want authorities to construct drains to avoid a recurrence.
We'll be back with that and more. Don't go away.
Rigworld Solutions, forging the frameworks of Ghanaian industry. Engineering solutions from the heart of Takoradi, Kejebil. At Rigworld Solutions, we manufacture industrial bolts and nuts, fasteners, hoses and fittings for the extractive and petrochemical industries. World-class products with local expertise. Locate our factory in Kejebil of the Takoradi Takwa Road. Call 0302 949917 or 0540 107504. Email enquiries at rigworldsolutions.com. Rigworld Solutions, crafted in Ghana, engineered for the world.
You've come a long way from where you started, and in that time, you've upgraded a lot. But have you upgraded your entertainment? When you upgrade to GoTV Max, everyone gets an upgrade. Football fans can up their game with La Liga and get all new action with the NBA and NFL on a brand new channel, ESPN. The kids will go crazy for the most popular kids shows, and family night is sorted with blockbuster movies on TNT. Plus, our local celebrities will keep you connected to your continent, while our general entertainment channels will take you international. There's a whole lot for the whole family when you upgrade to GoTV Max. So make the move today and give your family an upgrade they'll love. GoTV, live it, love it.
Close-up deep action with antibacterial mouthwash formula and deep cleaning gel. Close-up deep action. Enjoy long-lasting fresh breath.
Have you wondered why people patronize from Franco Trading Enterprise? Follow me, I'll show you why. So this is the reason why people patronize from us. It's because we have quality and affordable mobile phones and accessories. Talk of Alcatel, iPhone, Samsung, and among others. We also have quality laptops and affordable television of all sizes. Our latest baby on the block is the Franco TV 65-inch Smart TV. It's just gonna blow your mind. The picture quality is superb. Our shops are open for both wholesalers and retailers. You can also walk into any of our shops nationwide to window shop. But remember to always put on your face mask. Franco Trading Enterprise, indeed the home of quality mobile phones, televisions, and accessories.
What's poppin'? Brand new dramas, that's what. Ethan Hawke leads a group of freedom fighters in the daring battle to end slavery in Mnet's brand new historical miniseries.
We're gonna start a revolution.
And the rebellious daughter must step up and take the reins of her late father's criminal enterprise in Africa Magic's brand new local series.
What do I do?
What else is poppin'? Brand new pop-up channels, that's what's poppin'. We're serving up family dramas and intrigue galore in The Beloved Man on the new telenovelas channel.
Citizens, we cannot allow this situation to go on.
We're packing a punch with the kung fu adventures of the Chinese Odyssey on the brand new Kicks channel. And we're going crazy over arts and crafts with Cooksy on the new Zumu channel. So pop on over to DSTV for the best of brand new this month.
You're welcome back to the Citi Newsroom. Now, residents and commercial drivers in the Ga East municipality have vowed to boycott the 2020 presidential and parliamentary elections if the Panta Abokobi Road is not fixed. Now, their resolve follows the health hazards and financial losses they say they have had to endure as a result of the bad nature of the road. Citi News' Anne Shelley Ziwo has more.
In the Ga East municipality, one peculiar challenge one cannot overlook is the bad nature of the roads there. The municipality has about 19% of its roads tarred, and residents constantly have to deal with the bumpy and extremely dusty nature of the untarred roads. One of such roads is the Pantana Bokobi Road, which connects the community to Termine, Oyarifa and Boy. Over the years, residents have had to use these roads with all its health and financial implications.
Mfutoni koye hunu mfutoni koye mpa kwa we ache nti esra ba no boye mfutro nti aduane wo twesi wa anya kondo eye fruit so ne ton was ye ndu fruit because of yare no enso so aduane wo di guwa mfutro nti Ghana ma yesre wo mehwe yen kakra abokubu fie nkwa ne nye wo fa ka bedua ne so bedua wie we charge wo different if say ekwa no be fa so no onim so nti obe fa so se ne eti honest time oba o say da bi ska no charge wo no onji bi eti mi say ekwa ne nye.
The road is very bad. Yeah, especially when rain falls, everywhere it's full of water. And even when you put a dress on the door, you have to cover it because of the dust. Because if you don't cover it, maybe the dust can spoil it or something. So here the road is very bad.
Motorists who ply the road say they have called on successive governments to fix the deplorable roads, but all attempts have yielded no results. According to them, even though the government has christened this year as the Year of Roads, they are yet to see something tangible. They further complained that the poor state of the roads forces them to spend money on unplanned servicing of their cars.
Election time no more so more be chaso kakra no election power. No. Cause this year na why you do 1 week or so come so kind. Cut spare parts. Ya can radio station, TV station ba ya can mobile everybody. At say aboko bi boade yan ka Ghana ho. In fact, very bad.
Especially when it rains, we find it difficult to ply on the road. And because of this, whatever money we work and we gather, we have to go and buy spare parts here and there. You can't work throughout the week without going to shop. So these are some of the challenges that we are having over here. And if the government can do something about this road, I think it will go a long way to help us. Yeah. If the drivers here can testify, they can tell you every 2 weeks we have to buy spare parts. And every 2 days we have to go to shop. You have to buy shocks here and there, our ball joint and everything.
I just have my meaning no papa, me penasa my meaning no. Can make come busu asema chire no. Esan say or say a car. Ekuro we, you say a municipal assembly, ye ko have the office. Ekwa makoma and 9 eba so nyina ba go kra ni ho ye adwuma. Ufa de ekwa agogo agboyi pantan enye ufa Termine village enye enti ekuro na nkasa kra ma nanim agu ase. Uba flowers ayeko, eda ho ayeko, enua ho ayeko. Adai. Enso to ayentimi faso, ewie ba ayentimi faso. Monka bi maye.
In 2019, when Citi News inquired from the Ga East Municipal Road Engineer, Foster Abuaje, of plans to fix the bad roads, he was confident that the project would be awarded in the shortest possible time. But as of now, no major developments have taken place.
These roads, some of them have been awarded already since 2016.
But the contractors, when you call them, they are talking up in terms of funds. That is their challenge. Out of that, they have left the site. But we are trying to get them in touch to come around. But all what they are saying is that when they are paid, their certificates are paid, they will return back to site. Some of the roads also, those which we haven't yet awarded, we've taken care of it. Now, the Terman Road tender has been opened. We are waiting for the award so that the road will be constructed. Abokobi Ashoman Roads, that also tender has been opened. And even to my knowledge, evaluation report, everything has gone through. And we are waiting for approval for the award.
The residents and motorists say they have been patient for far too long, and they have vowed to either boycott the December 7 polls or vote out their Member of Parliament, Sarah Joasafo, if the roads are not fixed.
Oh, Nanani dear, and yet the Babasubium, and Pinusamba, Omunamumba, because when the Bedus some Baba baby, on my commanded and some of my dream, and yet they have warm biome. Anya de ketua wo mo anya amanya na ye nto aba afiwe e wa bokobi me nkoto nti I hope so obi so nkoto ebi se yan nkwa na ye na ho na ye blame futu nti me bla ono so bla bi nti se bebe ne sa ye nto aba nti wo mehwe ne ye na ye wo kwan ya de ye nto aba
ya bon de ye youth no any taxi drivers no ye no taxi drivers via your organization say aba de anya de a omo de ballot box na ha ye to aba bia because omodi e ha mo kwan we de ya hwe unya wa light wo ha de da nsuo wo ha just kwan we pe na e person omo ye so for so many years ni aba we ba oh me well done but do abato a o be wana NDC MPP omo cast na mo ha na omo ye campaign e just omo mu ye mache wa aboko bi boy e ha no nti afi we de aba de ye mu bi wo ha ye nto.
This is the environmental health hazard residents living in Abokobi Pantime Boy have to go through because of the deplorable nature of their roads. Drivers who ply this road have to constantly visit the mechanics because of this deplorable road. They vowed not to vote in this coming election or sit out their MP if attention is not given to this road. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Ansheli Zibu.
Now, some residents of Ablekuma Agape Top in the Central Municipality of the Greater Accra region want government to take immediate steps to construct drainage systems in the area to curb perennial flooding. This follows the flooding of some homes after Saturday and Sunday's downpour. Citi News' Philip Nilate has more.
Lucas Tenge is a resident of Agape, that is Ablekuma Agape. He is a victim of the flood situation in this area. I'll speak to him briefly and find out from him what really the situation and how this is bothering him. Sir, you're welcome to the Citi Newsroom.
Thank you, sir.
How is this situation bothering you? We had rains on Saturday, we had rains on Sunday. How has this affected the whole situation in this particular community, especially in your house?
In fact, it is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Anytime the clouds gather, in fact, then we become restless because we know definitely what is going to happen. This is not the first time, this is not the second, this is not the third time. Devastation all over, always. We are pleading. This is as a matter of urgency. Just open for this particular water to go. Open what drainage from the hotel there to the station there, over there. Then the water coming from upstream, the water will flow. Finish. That's what we want now. We are not even asking for the road to be fixed. We are asking for drainage, for the water to go. Simple.
Lamatu Hussein is a victim of the floods that happened over the weekend, that is Saturday and Sunday. The building behind me, as you can see in your shot, is where he stays. But anytime it rains, he has to vacate this particular place. I'll speak to her briefly, ask her what the situation is like and what this really means to her and how it affects her livelihood. Mommy, you are welcome to the Citi Newsroom.
Thank you.
Sania, teji ten to wanyo bla mi achon woten te yale ten.
Ofa na beni ni e baleji. Nyumo, ke nyumo ne pe. Mesani eba femini eba jemi yeni yo. Ke nyumo ne pe, mesani eba jemi yeni yo. Ni anukwale sani nyumo hie. Ihie ko ne mbeshika. Ke jenye shika, kwen hie biye ni nuba fami. Chi hie shika. Ewo min kpa onu kpa afai.
Sule Rashida is a resident of this area and she's a flood victim. I'll speak to her briefly as she walks me to her room, the family's room. Rashida, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
You are welcome to the Citi Newsroom.
Thank you.
Are you sure you are fine?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes,
please. Because the place is flooded.
Yeah, it's very, very flooded. Okay. As you can see, we are really suffering from this area. Because whenever it rains, it has been 10 years now since we came to this area. And whenever it rains, this is the problem we're facing here.
That's Rashida's mom in front, the younger sister, as they walk me into their room. It's not easy passing through this water before you get into their rooms. And mind you, this is Monday. Today is Monday. Over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, that is when this happened, thinking that by now the water should have receded, but the situation is different from what we all expected. It's obvious I'm going down. Hi, that's going to get to my tie. I'm going to have everything of mine wet. Wow. So you're staying this?
Yes, please.
As of Saturday and Sunday, this was the level the water got to. Today, I'm able to walk through the water because I can say it's just a little above my knee level, getting closer to my thighs. But imagine this level is definitely getting to my waist level. And this is what people stay in at Agape. Agape. Entering inside, I can tell you for a fact that it's not what one would expect to stay in or a place that someone would expect to stay in often when it rains. It's obvious, no, but that's interesting. I'm sure anytime it rains or it's about raining, you're scared.
Very, very scared because you don't know what will happen.
So you stay here with your parents?
Yes, please. That's my mom.
Mommy? Asem go then walk and found.
Me walk and say gwata no na hia ye. You ko bo twetena so no na ye MP 20 years no. Ye ni lolo kwan ye ni gwata. Nsuo wa ya to gise bosome. Ansa na betumi aba da ha. Nipa ba ko 6. Ena eda obi kura na adom ya kura ma ya singiru na edem. Papa no so yare kam. Sesi ya papa no na ya ne ya 1 year no no yare tifie onko adwuma. Nsuo ne ba se ya gise nkola ne di ni hye echi.
Ade kra ma hye balance boot kra.
Shebe atwe nkandura wuntumi wura ha. Wura ndura se wura ho a ededa wosisim. Nsuo no
to free ha.
Sesi ya yetu a yedi kwan. Sesi ya sika no edi be kwa ko han dan. Ena papa no so onko pension ya oye adwuma. Nti sesi ya no sika susu ni edi be kwa rent dan. Wada dem 1 year no oyare. Sesi ya be dey tu. Nti ni ya sire MPO. Omo be ba be ya doye o. Omo ba ya doye. Na omo igwata na maye na nsuo no ta. Na yetumi anya baabi edi eti ato.
So that is a story of Abiba Sule. She stays here with her husband and children. This has been the situation for the past 5 years. Though they've stayed here for 14 years, according to them, the situation wasn't the same when they earlier came here or stayed here. But the situation is not getting any better. They are therefore calling that authorities within Anyasotum constituency, within Ghana Central, please, they're asking that at least the drains must be constructed so that water can easily flow through it. That is, the rainwater can easily flow through it, so they don't go through this trouble, this situation every now and then. when it's raining. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Ni Latte.
Wow. I can't believe that. I mean, Philip said they're going to walk him into the... I'm like, no, they're going to swim you into the...
They're going to swim into the house.
And to think that is what? How many days after the rain?
This thing happened Saturday, Sunday. Today is Monday.
And the water is still relaxed.
This is the third day, and it's just sad.
Wow. And Vivian, I don't know what to blame. Is it our greed that we want to build in areas we shouldn't do, or it is irresponsibility of the people who are supposed to put...
Irresponsibility, building at the wrong places, not proper planning, wrongful construction, so many factors. We don't know really what the case is, but earlier the gentleman was asking for drains, so I don't know whether there are no gutters, so it doesn't direct the water to the right place.
And for the ordinary woman like this one, she wants a place to rent.
Yeah, and she can't afford a new one.
And the deficit is huge. So, I mean, there's even a scramble for a structure like this one. And she has to pay so much for it, pay 2 years advance to have a swimming pool in her bedroom.
Yeah.
Now, the the refrigerator was submerged. I mean, everything in the house is gone.
Understand, when it's cloudy, some of our colleagues just squeeze their faces.
Yeah,
because you're part of that group.
Well, like a slum, I'm slum, or slum.
What job was slum?
Oh, fine, my job.
Well, let's go for a break.
No, I want to come and worship you.
You can do that.
No, later. This is Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Still ahead, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia makes a strong case yet for the retention of the NPP in power on December 7.
Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Play the golden goal on Bet Planet today with just 20 Ghana Cedis. You could win a Mercedes and 100,000 Ghana Cedi worth of prizes. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18.
The Confused Factory is a 1D1F initiative funded by Ghana Exim Bank. Each juice brand, a Confit fruit juice, is made from fresh pineapple and its quality is impeccable. All raw materials used in its production are purchased here in Ghana. The entire value chain has helped the community prosper by creating jobs for many Ghanaians, from farming, distribution, and retail. Due to its great taste and brand promotion, a Confit juice is available in supermarkets and shops all over Ghana. And just like a Confit juice factory, there are other factories set up across the country under the 1D1F initiative in areas such as shea production, poultry, pharmaceuticals, sweet potatoes, avocado, tomatoes, mangoes, and more local businesses which are creating jobs and expected revenue. At Ghana Exim Bank, we call this the Made in Ghana 4P: produce, promote, purchase, and prosper. If as a people we believe in the Ghana beyond aid, then let's prosper as a nation by producing, promoting, and purchasing our own products. Let's support Made in Ghana and let's take Made in Ghana to the world. One district, one factory. Ghana at work. Ghana Exim Bank, facilitating Ghana's international trade.
Hello, my brother. It's been a long while. Your house debut. I use the finest materials for this building. I can see that. But my brother, be just last year you built this house? Oh yeah. When the walls started to peel off like banana due to rising damp? My brother, that's been my issue. I've tried so many things, but nothing works. You know what? They even use that black rubber thing on it before the concrete casting. You mean that boiler rubber? Oh, my brother, you would have saved yourself the stress if only you used Visqueen DPM from Vertigio Limited. Really? That'd be what my puppy used for house. And over so many years, the house till they come up.
For purchases and enquiries, contact Ventigio Limited at Spinters Road, Accra, or in Kumasi at Ushumasi Kwarasu.
Visqueen DPM, no size.
What's poppin'? Brand new dramas, that's what. Ethan Hawke leads a group of freedom fighters in the daring battle to end slavery in Mnet's brand new historical miniseries.
We're gonna start a revolution.
And the rebellious daughter must step up and take the reins of her late father's criminal enterprise in Africa Magic's brand new local series.
What do I do?
What else is poppin'? Brand new pop-up channels, that's what's poppin'. We're serving up family dramas and intrigue galore in The Beloved Man on the new telenovelas channel.
Citizens, we cannot allow this situation to go on.
We're packing a punch with the kung fu adventures of the Chinese Odyssey on the brand new Kicks channel. And we're going crazy over arts and crafts with Cooksy on the new Newsroom channel. So pop on over to DSTV for the best of brand new this month.
Yeah, welcome back to the City Newsroom. Now, Vice President Dr. Bawumia is urging electorates to retain the New Patriotic Party in office to allow the government to continue with its transformation agenda. He argues that life-changing policies that are impacting positively on the lives of many Ghanaians would not have been possible without the Akufo-Addo administration. Now, the Vice President made the remarks while addressing a debate during the commissioning of a classroom and dormitory block for the St. Monica's Senior High School at Amasaman in the Ashanti region. We have more in this report.
Dr. Bawumia mentioned the free senior high school policy, the digitization agenda of the government, and other technological interventions as ideas the Akufo-Addo administration is using to accelerate Ghana's development. He is thus asking Ghanaians to ensure that the New Patriotic Party is retained in the December polls to fulfill its promise of transforming the nation.
What we have started, we haven't finished, but by the grace of God, in another 2 to 3 years' time, we are going to see all of these developments coming together, and Ghana will be one of the most modern economies on the face of the African continent. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Let's stick with this government. Let's stick with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
A Deputy Education Minister, Osei Yao Educhum, said the double-track policy under the government's free SHS program has helped to increase enrollment despite concerns about congestion and the impact on quality education.
If it were not for double track in the free senior high school, there would have been only about 800,000 students in senior high schools now. Now we have 1.2 million and the strategy for education is totally struggling, and that is what Nana Addo Dankwa used. It used around the world in America, in other countries. So he borrowed something that is being used in other places, used this here, and by the way, he said, I'm going to build all the facilities. So at the point, double track will not be needed anymore.
The Vice President led the commissioning of a 12-unit classroom block and a 500-bed capacity dormitory for the St. Monica Senior High School. The Chief of Mampong, Dasebre Osei Bonsu II, said inasmuch as the Constitution barred chiefs from engaging in active politics, they cannot be silent on issues of national interest.
Though I concede, chiefs, we are not supposed to take part in partisan politics, as stipulated in the Constitution. All the same, we can't hide from hard facts when the facts speak for themselves. That when much has been achieved by a regime, we chiefs cannot pretend to be ostriches and not talk.
At Assam, Dr. Bawumia commissioned a 1,000-ton capacity storage facility under the One District, One Warehouse project. The Chief of Assam, Nananya Masafo II, said his area had benefited from the government's development agenda.
Well, that's it for today's edition of the City Newsroom. Log on to our website, citynewsroom.com. We have more stories there.
You can also subscribe to Citi Tube on YouTube for more exclusive video contents from Citi TV.
Download the Citi Newsroom app from the Google Play Store or the App Store and keep updated on the go.
You can also watch Citi TV on DSTV channel 363 and GoTV channel 182.
My name is Vivian Kai Loco.
And mine is Umaru Sanda Amado. Thank you for watching.
Citi TV is live on DSTV. Go to channel 363. On GoTV, access Citi TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run